Tamara, thank you for the moment. Well, joining us now is the former Labour peer, Lord Sugar. Good afternoon to you. This has moved far away from Naz Shah's original comments, now focusing on Ken Livingstone. Do you believe that he should be suspended from the Labour Party now?
No, absolutely. I don't even know if he is still a member of the Labour Party, but Corbyn has got nowhere to go on this now, and he's one of his close allies within the party from their political beliefs, but he's got to get rid of this man in the same way as they got rid of or Naz Shah's bit was suspended yesterday. I mean, this Livingstone fella claims not to be anti-Semitic, but nevertheless, we go back to the time that he made terrible remarks to an Evening Standard reporter. He's obsessed with Nazi and Hitler and all that type of stuff. And he told this Jewish reporter once, you're lucky you weren't in the concentration camp. I mean, how you can have a person like this, who once was the Mayor of London and is now trying to assist Mr. Khan to become the Mayor on the May the 5th elections, it's inconceivable.
In your opinion, is this indicative of an element within the Labour Party? Were you ever aware of a strand of anti-Semitism?
I wasn't, to be honest with you. I went to the Labour Party, Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, those were the reasons why I joined New Labour. I resigned from the Labour Party at the end of the election last year, and I never saw this guy, Corbyn, coming, quite like a lot of other people didn't do. He's a man who says that his friends are Hamas and Hezbollah, and yet he says, well, no, we can't tolerate anti-Semitism. There's an underlying feeling now under his regime that anti-Semitism has started to rise itself within the Labour Party. But although he denies it, and he will come out like he did yesterday and say that Naz Shah was completely wrong in what she said, and he'll no doubt come up with some words about Livingstone also shortly. But there is definitely a feeling there. No smoke without fire it comes to mind, actually.
Ken Livingstone has defended himself. He's saying that the campaign by the Israel lobby to smear anybody who criticises Israeli policy as anti-Semitic is wrong. Is there a fine line between being anti-Israeli or criticising Israeli policy and being anti-Semitic?
No, I do agree that Israel is a country on its own, and it does its own things and it has its own policies. And you can criticise them for doing various things, just like you can criticise England or America for doing various things. There is a distinction between that and anti-Semitism. But the underlying tone is really anti-Semitism, to be quite frank. And let's not beat around the bush there. It's the underlying tone there. Naz Shah, 42-year-old member of Parliament, it is my belief that she, like some of the people in her community, are brought up to hate Israel. They don't know why they hate Israel. They're just brought up to hate Israel, which means they hate Jews.
Ken Livingstone says that what he said is factually correct and that Hitler was supporting Zionism. What's your view on that? How do you respond to his defence of what he's had to say?
I'm not even going to go there, really, honestly. This is so totally ridiculous. I'm not even going to go there, sorry.
Is suspending Ken Livingstone enough for you then? Would that satisfy what you think needs to be done?
That's the minimum, that is the minimum that's got to happen. He shouldn't be allowed to be anywhere near the Labour Party or at all, absolutely, as a minimum. I don't know, as far as the law is concerned, as to whether there's other things that he may have to answer to. I don't know whether what he's saying is attackable in the sense of it being illegal for what he actually said, and maybe some authority might come down and clamp down upon him, because I can assure you that if someone like me happened to, and it would never happen in my case, make a statement about Muslims or something like that, the whole world would collapse immediately. There would be the scandal all over the place, you know, and yet this man can continually makes these statements. It is outrageous, totally outrageous, and let's be under no illusion. He is a friend of Corbyn. He has been a friend of Corbyn. He's a friend of Sadiq Khan, the gentleman that was going to put himself forward to be the Mayor of London. Might not be friends now. They may not need to distance themselves from it, but be under no illusion. They are peas in the same pod as far as I'm concerned.
Has Jeremy Corbyn done enough thus far, and are you still a supporter of the Labour Party?
I'm not a supporter of the Labour Party, not for this anti-Semitism stuff. It's more because of their general policies. I mean, it's near, you know, they're going back to the 70s and all that type of stuff. And as you may know, I resigned from the Labour Party right after the election. I did so because I didn't even agree with Miliband's policies and Ed Bull's policies in the latter part. But I decided to keep quiet till the election was over so that I couldn't be blamed in some way or form that they lost it. But I never saw Corbyn coming, quite frankly. I went on the crossbenches in the House of Lords to be independent. I'm still independent. I never saw Corbyn coming. When he did come, I thought to myself, wow, was I right to leave with this? Because I think the lunatics have taken over the party.
OK, Lord Sugar, thank you so much for speaking to us this afternoon. Thank you.